back to my channel for another video. So today I wanted to do something brand new on the channel. It's been kind of going around on YouTube in our own community a lot, and I've been kind of seeing it and getting a lot of inspiration for my own kind of different twist on it. So today we're gonna do a let's build with me. Yay! Okay, so this is going to be a campus that is gonna be special for the teenagers in our zombie apocalypse let's play. So I have an idea about making a whole school campus, and it would be like high school and middle school for the teens and kids that actually live in this post-apocalyptic world. So I'm gonna let you guys name the campus, name the school for me, and we're gonna go from there in the next episode. But for this episode, I want to show you what we're gonna do. So with all of that aside, we are going to be using these lots as the entire campus. So we are going to have a high school, a middle school, a cafe, dorms, and I put a question mark on the last lot because I want you guys to go ahead and give me some suggestions on what you would like to see on this campus. So that would be all completely up to you, maybe a playground or something, I don't know. So we're gonna get started first of all on the high school. So let's go over to Strahd Mansion. We're gonna have to rename it. I will rename it once we actually figure out the name of the campus in the next part. So let's go ahead and jump on in to that build, or to that lot. Okay, you guys, so I picked out one picture for each lot that is gonna work as my inspiration, and after that, like after we kind of figure out what we're gonna do with the inspiration photo, it's gonna be completely up to us what we do to change the actual build. So for this build, I really wanted something really creepy for the whole neighborhood. Really, I'm going for creepy and post-apocalyptic, so you know, obviously. So we're gonna start with just the shell today and just kind of go from there. So this building is completely rectangular, so it goes from side all the way to side. I'm thinking maybe we could put a backyard, but then again, most high schools, do they even have backyards? I'm not sure. Maybe we should just kind of work with what we've got and then make up the entire space of it with the building. And then the outdoor places can be kind of like patios and stuff that are technically part of the high school. So first things first, let's just make the actual shell of the high school. So with this inspiration photo, it looks like there are two different sides that kind of poke out a little bit further, and then a longer inside that kind of goes in quite a bit. So if we just go like, I don't want to, maybe we should put in a fence first, actually. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So obviously we'll probably use a lot of the vampire pack because it's very creepy and it kind of goes with the aesthetic that we're going for. So we'll just go ahead and put in a fence right away because there are still zombies in the world. So, you know, we really want to protect ourselves from the ones that are still dangerous. Even though we are doing what we can to cure them, that doesn't mean that before we cure them, they're not going to be dangerous. So we're going to put in, why doesn't this work? Can't place outside the boundary of the lot. So if we just kind of, maybe we can delete this row and then just put it in 1 or 2 squares deep. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the fence in again and see what happens. So boom, and then we'll put in the gate. Okay, now it works. Is this perfectly center? Not really, is it? I can't tell. I think this is perfectly center right here. It looks like it. I hope so. I sure hope so. So, okay, we've got the fence all good to go. So then we'll just go ahead and do the building. So like I was saying, these two, the two parts on the sides will go out a little bit further than the part in the middle. So we'll go like, oh, I was supposed to have a box there. So we'll go like this. Maybe a little bit further, maybe like that. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and copy over this room and put it about where I put this one. About there? No, maybe like, I think it's 1 square over. Nope, I screwed up again. Oh my gosh, just getting it even is gonna be the death of me. I think I had it in the first part. So, okay, cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and put in the middle part, which will be a little skinnier. So let's go in like this. Actually, it is a little bit thicker just because it is in the middle. So maybe we can do this. like that. And then there is a staircase, so this does have a little bit of oomph to it, a little bit of zhuzh, if you will. So let's put this up a little higher. Okay, and then there is gonna be some stairs, so we should put in an actual platform to put the stairs on. So we'll just put these right here and move it all across. Most schools have an all the way across staircase, or at least mine did, I think. So we'll just go with that. And then let's see, what kind of stairs would be good for this kind of style? Probably just like an all black or something, or a black brick. Do we have a black brick? Ooh, maybe that would work. So if we just move this around, put that there, and like that. That's nice. That actually looks very high school-y, doesn't it? Kind of looks, it's starting to kind of come together as a building. Maybe we can go ahead and dress up the, oh my gosh, what is this called? The foundation. Duh. Okay, so maybe we can dress that up with something else, maybe more black brick or something. I want this to be really creepy, so the more gothic, the better. So yeah, let's try this one out. I mean, looks good so far. What height should these walls be? I think maybe, oh, medium. Medium actually seems good to me. Like, not too high, not too tall. Bruh. I mean, not too high. That's the same thing, Alyssa, girl. So I'm running on 3 hours of sleep in 24 hours because of the last video that I made of the zombie apocalypse, and I spent all night making that video, and then I spent all day waiting in anticipation for the premiere of the video, so I did not go to sleep. I think I already messed up though. So in my inspiration photo, I mean, it doesn't have to be the exact same, but in the inspiration photo, it kind of goes out a little bit in the front. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is take away a couple of these walls on the sides, maybe about 3 or so, maybe one more on each side. That should be fine. And then we are going to go ahead and kind of like shorten this a little bit. So we're gonna indent it a bit like that, maybe about 2 squares, and then the same on the other side. And then it'll create a little pop out effect, which we can go ahead and put our doors on. And what it looks like in the inspiration photo is that there are like little archways on the outside, and then in the inside there are going to be actual doors, so you know it'll seal off again. So what that means is we're going to have some archways on the outside. Let me try and find some good ones here. Let's look in the medium ones. Ooh, perfect, because these actually go with the vampire living aesthetic too. Let me see, maybe we can put them in a little bit like that. That kind of looks more even. Perfect. Okay, and then we should put in some actual doors to get actually inside. And there are actually some mausoleum gate doors that would work beautifully for this, and we can put them directly behind the actual archway, and that adds like a little effect on the outside too. Let me see, what are the swatches on these? Because if it's just like, ooh, red, oh my gosh, that looks so good. What are the ones on this? Okay, we're gonna stick with black because it's like either black or like pastel, so there's like no in between. Okay, so let's go ahead and focus on the next level of the school. So what we're gonna do is basically do the same things on the sides, and then where it pops out here, we're actually gonna leave that part bare, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put the top over where the actual doors go, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the parts, like the roof parts right there, and then we've got a little bit of a pop out. What we could also do is put like a little balcony or something on top, just for like maybe the teachers or something, or what have you, whatever we decide to do. Let's go for the roofing now, because we can probably get a good exterior at least before I end this, just so we can kind of know what we're working with here. So for the roof on the inspiration photo, it's pretty flat. It's like one of these guys in this direction, and really, really low too. And it doesn't go all the way. It goes like in the middle. Actually, no, it does go all the way. No, it does. Okay, so we're just gonna, but that isn't gonna work. Okay, for The Sims, it doesn't really work that well. But that's why it's an inspiration photo. We're not gonna copy it exactly. We're just gonna take inspiration from it. So let's do that. And then that's gonna be pretty low, but we're gonna add like some actual ornaments on the top of it. So maybe we can do this one for the, no, we're not doing that. Let's just try this one again. again, maybe we can just go ahead and do it on the other side, just the other way, I suppose, and stretch this out all the way over there. If you can hear my AC in the background, I'm so sorry. It's been running all summer because in Minnesota, you know, we're known for our extremely cold winters, but no one ever mentions our extremely hot and humid summers where it's like, you know, it could be like 80 degrees outside and feel like 100. So just from the humidity alone. So, you know, that's why it's running. Our room is the hottest one in the entire house. So I'm not about to suffer just to make a video. I'm sorry, guys. I used to do that last summer, but like this summer, I'm not doing it. So this is actually starting to look pretty good. I kind of like the way it's turning out. So if we go over to the roof sculptures, maybe we can find something a little bit suitable. This is nice and scary. Oh my God. Maybe we should lower these ones a little bit now that I think about it, like that. Like not extremely low, but not too high either. So like this. Let's see what kind of sculptures we have. Ooh, this is kind of cool. I want something for the two sides on the front. I think for Strangerville. Didn't we get something like that in Strangerville? Like something like this, but it's not gonna work apparently. I guess not. So what is this? Accented roof dormer. Let me see if we put this like at the edge like that, or maybe a little bit behind it like this. And then like the roof doesn't really go with it very much. I'm thinking maybe we should do something else with the roof. Like actually maybe we could delete this completely just for now and then see what like something like this would look like if we size it up or something. What are the different colors? Oh my God, they're all super duper light. What is this? What is that? I've never, in all my years, I have never. Okay, I'm thinking gargoyles would be a good bet because, you know, it would just go with the aesthetic. So maybe we'll do some gargoyles on the roof like this. For now, I'm just kind of getting them out of the catalog for right now so we can move them around a little later. In the inspiration photo, we have something in the middle that kind of stands out among the rest of the roof ornaments. So maybe a big one of these guys. Like maybe if I size it up. Ooh, that's nice. We just put it smack dab in the middle like that. What would the color swatches be here? Okay, so there's like a red and black, which would be perfect for the swatch of the door and stuff. Are there different swatches for the gargoyles? There are, and it's all like light or the one we have. So we're just gonna leave them on the ones that we have. I don't know what we're gonna do for the roofs here, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and do the same roofing that we had already over here because it just works for this particular build. And like I said before, just because we have an inspiration doesn't mean we need to have it exactly the same, which, you know, having a picture in front of me really makes me want to copy it detail for detail, but we don't need to do that here. So, oh, this was not perfectly placed. That's gonna bug me. Okay, so next we should probably focus on the exterior like wallpaper and then the windows as well. So I'm thinking for right here, we should have a doorway with a couple windows and then maybe some fencing for a balcony. This looks kind of cool. An iron railing. It actually came with the vampires pack as well. So that looks actually pretty good. I like that. Let's focus on like a color first. So I think a rock and stone or brick would be a good idea. I have a lot of CC, don't mind that. I'm gonna try and refrain from CC as much as I possibly can, but you know me when it comes to CC, and like I can't stay fully away from it. It's just not in my nature. This is a good color. I like this color. Or what about this? This is like a more traditional black. I like that too. What about up bricking like this? No. Or maybe we could do like one of the levels like that, like this. And then the top level can be a different pattern, so it's not too much. Oh, we didn't get some of the foundation going on this side, so let's go ahead and do that. And boom. Wait, that's not the same thing. Boom. Okay, cool. And then for the upper part, I think a good black brick as well. Something that kind of works but doesn't stand out too much. Maybe we could do the one that we have right now and then basically separate the wall walls. I don't know how this is gonna look, but we're gonna try and see what it looks like if we separate the walls with one of these things, the friezes. Vampires also came with some pretty good friezes too. So curved Victorian. They're so big though. They're freaking ginormous. Or the protruding one. That looks kind of cool. Oh, that sucks. It's not gonna go on the middle in this side. So then it wouldn't work if we decided, maybe we could do full brick on the front though, because it's trying to be a little butt crack. So we're gonna put maybe this on this part and just make it the same for that. But then we're gonna want to block it off, right? So let's put some columns up to kind of block them off and make them kind of their own thing. What we could do though is, since there is like an actual divider right here with the fence and everything, we could put this stony thing on the outside, the part that kind of protrudes like that. That could be kind of cool. And then put some columns that kind of block that off too. So like right here. Ooh, that's starting to look pretty good already. We want it to go all the way to the top like so. And then maybe we can put them on the outside as well. It just kind of gives your build an overall finished look. In the back here, it doesn't really look right because I can't actually place a frieze. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of move the brick all the way to the bottom there, so it just kind of looks a little bit better, which definitely gives it a much, much better look. So maybe we should focus on the roofs too. Let's look at the rock and stone part. What about this? Ooh, all of a sudden I'm kind of like, oh, okay. Or we could even go jungle adventure, which kind of gives it like a more stony kind of look. Maybe this. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Is there a way to separate that though? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Yeah, there's no separation. So that's kind of weird. I don't know. That just kind of looks dumb to me. But I don't want it to be the same stone that we have. You know, in builds, it's nice to have a little bit of variation. We go maybe this black one, or maybe even a gray. Gray could work, or like a dark gray. Or maybe we could go even with the same pattern we had on the bottom like that. Interesting. Listen, I don't know. It kind of it looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if that's what we're gonna want to go with. Maybe even a different pattern of the same colors. I don't know. What about this one? That could work. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with these parts. For the roofing pattern, let's see. We're just gonna kind of go for the normal rustic kind of roof. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything too serious. Maybe we could even go with the castle one, like so. But the black doesn't really match up with the black on the actual building, which I'm noticing for like all of these kind of. I mean, this is kind of a bluish greenish tint. This is straight up blue, I feel like. No, it probably, no, it kind of matches. I'm tripping. It matches, it's fine. Okay, so for the gargoyles, I'm not really sure. I thought there was like, wasn't there like a wall hanging gargoyle? Let me look up gargoyles here. Okay, so there are hanging gargoyles that kind of hang off the wall, I'm pretty sure. What is this? Interesting. I mean, it just kind of hangs out like that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe we could put it like on top like this. I don't know, we'll see. I could have sworn there were gargoyles that kind of like perch on the outside, like on the wall, but I guess it doesn't work that way. There are like actual legit sculptures which we could put like around the actual campus, like this. That could be cool. Kneeling fairy. Ooh, this came with the vampires pack. That's kind of cool. I like that. So I mean, we'll leave them there for now. I'm probably gonna move them. Why don't these gargoyles want to actually sit where I want to put them? I can't believe I haven't yet, but let's put on move objects. Now this guy will want to go wherever I put him, which I can put him on the wall now too. But for now, we're just gonna kind of move him up to the edge of the roof like so, and just kind of have like a little perching wall or roof ornament like that. It's kind of cool. Now for windows. So we need lots and lots of windows. So we're gonna go for the medium windows because schools generally have pretty big windows. Did any come with the vampire expansion? It doesn't look like it. Maybe for the smaller windows. What we might be best off, oh, for these ones, okay, so it did come with a couple smaller ones like so. But for schools, like I said, generally they had large windows, like windows that kind of went from ground up. Ooh, what would this look like? Ooh, Ooh, I kind of like that look because like it was really bugging me how plain these were, which I mean, this kind of perfects the look a little bit. I mean, just kind of makes it a little bit more bearable to look at, I suppose. But I kind of like that. So cool. What about the roof trim? Maybe something a little bulky. Definitely probably gonna go with black. We're definitely going for like a gothic kind of vibe here. So I like the bulky one. That works. And it looks really, really trim and pristine. I really like that. So is this small? This is small. Let's move the second floor to like a medium wall. Cool. I like having the exact same height, but this seems small now. Weird. In comparison, doesn't the bottom floor look a little bit shorter than the top floor? They're both medium though, so that's interesting. All right, let's go back to the windows. La Magnifique window seems kind of cool. Like that. Ooh. Oh my God. These are beautiful. But then we're gonna need something in the middle as well. So I don't know. And that's not gonna be even. And I'm a stickler for having things being even. Or maybe if we can kind of put them in the middle like this. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. I'm not sure, but we'll leave it there for right now, just in case you actually do like it. For the windows up here, we're gonna have some different kinds of windows. And then we're gonna have a sliding glass door, or just like doors in general. What would sliding glass doors look like though? Because those are kind of cool. I've been enjoying using those lately. Maybe these ones right here, like this. It looks way too modern though. Remember, this is after the apocalypse, so this is something like people would have to build post-apocalypse, so post places they can go and shop for stuff. This actually kind of looks more up the apocalypse kind of alley, unless we go to the medium ones and we can find something really cool, like ooh, like this. That's maybe a little much though, actually. Ooh, okay, hold on. Can we get this in the middle? Nope. Or we could put them above the entrance doors like so, but that also is kind of, it's a little much, isn't it? I don't know. The problem with the medium wall doors is that they actually don't go in the middle. Like it's gonna be always a little bit off unless we do, ooh, that actually works. Let me see. Oh gosh, the gold is just like throwing me off, but that is beautiful. I love that door. I never used this door. Interesting. I love the architecture like of the iron and stuff. It really looks really strong, I suppose. So let's go for some windows again, like I've been trying to do for the past forever. I just don't know what kind of windows would be good. The Eye of the Beholder. What about this? Maybe we can put that on either side of that door. See, like it won't go in the middle though, which is really gonna bug me. What about down here? Can we like do 2 windows in a row? Ooh, that could work. Or maybe it's a little too much to have it on the top floor as well. Maybe we should do different windows for the top floor, but for the bottom, it looks pretty good. And then maybe we can have them on either side of the door like I was doing before. What about these windows? Actually, I think this goes with the door itself. So we'll just put these windows by the door instead of the ones that we have. And then we've got some smaller windows like this, which we could put on the sides like so. And it just kind of matches the door and everything. I feel it looks so good. I love the balcony area so far. And then we want some different kinds of windows. I really want windows that are kind of plainish, that'll just take up most of the space. I think we're just gonna have to have 2 large windows per side on these. Not exactly ideal. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we could do the same windows up here, down here as well, so that it kind of matches like so. I'd like to put a windows like in the middle here. I think actually that would work like that. Let me know what you guys think, because like these are kind of mismatchy. Maybe if we put these windows in replace of these, let me see what that would look like. Do you prefer these windows or those windows right here? I think I'm gonna go for the windows that we have right here. So then we'll put these ones on the sides, and then we'll just kind of keep placing them around the actual school and kind of make them match up with each other. What I like to do to get even windows is I start from both of the outsides and then I kind of work my way in. Okay, windows are complete. So I got them all around. Oh, no, they're not. So the windows all around on the base are pretty much done, except for the back. Now for the back, I kind of want to do some different windows because they'll kind of be the windows that you'll see when you get up the stairs and everything. So I was thinking something kind of cool looking, like a cool different design, like even something as simple as that, but like just a black maybe. And then maybe on the bottom floor here, we could have the pool or something. I want to add a pool, like for real, I really do. But we'll see kind of how much room we end up having. And then for the stairs down here and the balcony, we should kind of go ahead and put something down there. Maybe a grayish floor like this, kind of a brick, and then right there and right here. Looking good. I kind of like this. So let's add some terrain to get into the school. I kind of like to personally do concrete, slab of concrete. What would this look like? I just want to do something really simple. So something like that just kind of makes it a little easier for the kids to kind of get in. Or should we do concrete all around the school? Like so. So if we do this and then kind of put it all around, like inside the fence. So something like that, where it would just be concrete all around the school. I actually kind of like that, to be honest. And then there is a little bit of room in the backyard for like, or in the back for like a schoolyard or like a lunch area or something. We could put some picnic tables down for them to eat their lunch. But in that case, we would have to have like a back door of some kind. So maybe instead of this window, we could put in a doorway. But then if I put in a platform, the area wouldn't be as big. So I'm unsure about it. Or we could put a door right here and then like a tiny staircase going from the door. So let's see if we can do that. I really like the architecture that we have going on so far with the doors. So something kind of grand would be preferred. Nah, that doesn't go in the middle. This is kind of nice because it takes up the entire area, which I really like because I like to have things centered. I'm very particular about that. So let's go ahead and put in a tiny little platform for the stairs to go on. And I'm even gonna shrink it a little bit more than this. So like that. I just want enough room, just enough room to put some stairs on. Let's do some of the black brick stairs again. Oh no, these aren't the same stairs. Sorry. Let's do these ones in black. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we getting somewhere. So this is gonna be like a school or like a lunch yard or like a studying kind of yard. So then let's go ahead and put in the same foundation like so. And then also we need something different for the platform. What do we use over here? Let's go ahead and put in the grayish floor over here for this platform. Boom. And then we need a railing for this, which I think we could probably use the one that we used for the balcony. So let's do the iron railing for right there. And then we can have like a little railing on the stairs as well, which this actually, I think that works perfectly. Yeah, it matches. Perfect. And then they'll have a little bit of room to kind of go out and eat their lunch and stuff. So I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to rename the high school and everything once we come up with a name. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This was pretty fun, actually. I usually do speed builds, so it's interesting to kind of have you guys along for the ride. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, loves. Mwah.